Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Eric here from Mad Fredder TV with my 66 bound neck Fender Stratocaster. Pretty damn cool. Played it yesterday when the band was over for recording. Well, at least 3/5 of the band, 60% for you math nuts out there. We had my dad, Leon, on bass, who is amazing bass player. He's been doing it forever. And my brother Mike on drums, who I honestly don't know that there's a better drummer out there. He is, you'll see when you hear this stuff, he's amazing. Really happy to have them over yesterday. It's too bad Joe couldn't make it, and Rob, but we'll get those guys over here soon and get them caught up and get these tunes finished up. We worked on one that we weren't even planning on working on, just kind of stumbled across it on the old DAT machine, and I was going through the archives, rediscovered it, and decided to resurrect it. Great song, great arrangement, and nice parts played by those two especially. My stuff is all just scratch stuff at this point, so I'm not going to bother sharing it with you yet, but once it's ready to go, it'll be up on the website, reverbnation.com/thespectaculars9. Not sure why a 9 popped up when I made the web page, but it went with 9. I don't think there are 8 other spectaculars out there, but I'm thinking maybe 3 of them at least belong to me, because I tried doing it a few years ago and I couldn't remember my password, so I just started over. So there might be 2 or 3 of them that are mine but aren't active, so maybe that's why the 9 is there. There might be 5 or 6 other The Spectaculars out there, but we've had that name since 1980. I'm going to say 86. 87. Brief history. We started back in 1986. I was 15, my brother was 12, and my dad and my Uncle Jim on guitars and keys. We had a blast. We started playing, we were called Lee's Genes, Genes. Genetics. Clever name. My dad's name is Leon, so it made sense. However, every time we pulled up to a bar or a theater or wherever the heck we were playing, a marquee would always spell it Lee's Genes, Jeans. So once we decided that that just had to go, it was no longer, it was too clever for us and for the people putting the signage up. We decided that the Spectaculars would be where we'd go from there. So our 30th year plus as the Spectaculars now, and our first album in the works, if you can believe that. So I don't know why it's taken this long, but at least we're getting it done now. 6 songs in the can, 2 more going, and 3 or 4 more planned. So it's going to be, we got a lot of tunes. We just got to kind of, I want to put 10 to 11 maybe on this disc, and so I'll have to pare it down to the 10 or 11 best songs. So keep your eyes open and for updates, and I appreciate your interest and your support. Another thing that happened this weekend is I ordered a one note for my Reverb 200A. I showed you the my Reverb 200A, my Wurlitzer 200A electric piano. There we go. That's that beast right there. So we had 1 key that was dead. It was the highest A on the scale. I don't even know if it even gets played. I never use a thing. I just plunk around on it when I'm writing a song. But I wanted to take it out on gigs with our keyboard player Rob. He's got a Hammond he brings out, and I would really like him to plunk on that if he's interested. So, but that darn note was broken. I tried to adjust the volume on it, as I explained in the previous video, and I broke it. I admit it, I broke it. It was disappointing. And then I did some research and found that you can make one out of like good quality feeler gauges. Those of you in the automotive world or even guitar world, people use them for measuring action. In the car world, they used to be used for setting points and gap on spark plugs, but doesn't really apply anymore. So I don't know how necessary they are these days. But apparently you can make one out of a 25 or 30 gauge, 30 thousandths feeler gauge. I just felt like I'm going to get the right note, get the right part, and do it once, do it right was always my motto as a mechanic, so I'm going to try and get this thing up and running correctly this time. Found a website called Vintage Vibe out of, I think they're out of New Jersey, and it was $41 for one note, but I trust them. If you look at their website and their tips and videos and things, it seems like they really know what they're doing, and I trust them. There were cheaper sources out there. Went with them, and I'm very happy with it so far. We'll see once the part shows up. I'm sure it'll be perfect. They come pre-tuned, which added to it. It was like $15 or $18 for it to be pre-tuned, but otherwise you're sitting there sanding on solder and trying to get the note in spec. I didn't feel like wasting that much time, so elected to pay extra for the pre-tuning. Otherwise, I think the note was maybe 25 bucks, so 23, 25. That's that. Looking forward to getting that back up in service and making some music with that thing too now. So this is my '66 Strat that I recently restored. Used it exclusively, well, not exclusively, but extensively yesterday while recording here in the studio. I'm very happy with the way this thing sounds and plays, and there'll be more on that later. I'll tell you the story on that one day when I have time to do a full video just on the guitar. I did actually start one, but I haven't quite finished it. Had a really good time today with the family. We celebrated Easter today because everybody seems to be busy next week. So it happened today. Mom made a ham, and we had rolls and potatoes and sweet potatoes and broccoli salad. And my wife made this amazing broccoli salad and a lemonade cream cheese poke cake. Oh, that was good. So obviously overate as usual on a holiday, and but it was really good to see family and my nephews. One nephew lives real close to me, so I see him quite regularly. But the other two, about 3 hours away, and really enjoy hanging out with them. They're a blast. They're good kids. All three of my nephews are amazing kids, and I'm very happy to call them my nephews and to be their uncle. So thanks you guys for being so awesome, and it was good seeing everybody today. So I guess that's about it. Later on in the week we'll be back down here editing and adding parts to the tunes we were working on yesterday, and looking forward to that and getting this thing done hopefully by May. So stay tuned, and appreciate the interest and the support so far. Everybody have a wonderful work week, and I'll talk to you soon. Seriously, this is a good story. I might just tell it now. Should I just tell it now? Alright, I'll do it in a separate video, but I'm going to tell it right now. Okay.